All right, everyone, we're going to start in a wide child's pose at the back of your mat. So situate yourself towards the back of your mat in wide child's pose, meaning your knees are wide and then your big toes are touching. And then just walk your arms out and slowly find yourself in a fold. Great, so finding yourself there, take a moment to just ground down. Take a couple breaths. See how you feel today inside your body. Any thoughts that kind of were coming with you to the mat or coming with you as you set up for this class? Take this moment to let them go, kind of put them by the door. Take some deeper breaths here. And as I mentioned just a moment ago, we're going to be working still with that kind of feminine energy. Today, we're working with hips, open hips, fluid movements. So try bring your breaths deep into your lower spine, into your pelvis. So maybe you feel some movement, or maybe it's just an internal kind of connection you're making, a mind-body connection there as you breathe. I invite you to bring in your Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is the yogi victorious breath. And it's just this lovely audible breathing pattern where you can hear your inhalations and hear your exhalations at the back of your throat. And it shouldn't be too forceful. It should be fluid, like silk, really smooth breath traveling down, traveling up again. Can you relax your face? If you'd like, if you feel the mat is a little bit too hard or uncomfortable, you can make a pillow with your hand and rest your forehead on that little pillow, resting one hand on the other. And just take one more big breath here, settling into your practice, fully arriving. Flutter your eyes open, slowly roll up, and grab a hold of your knees with your hands. Your knees are still wide. Inhale, pull your chest forwards. And on exhale, round your spine, lean back. Hold on to your knees. Coming forwards again. Exhale back and continue. See if you can bring more movement into it. Maybe arching front. Exhale, undulating back. Let's do two more. Inhale, front. Stretching the spine, even the back of your neck. And a final one. Sit straight up and bring your knees together now. If you'd like, you can tuck your toes under. This might be a little bit nice, a bit of a stretch, but it might be too much for some of you after a while. So then keep them untucked. Either option, rest your hands by your lap, right palm on top of left, like you're holding a little pool of water, and let your thumbs connect just by your lower belly here. Let your shoulders relax back behind you. In fact, let's take a big shoulder roll. And then from here, tuck your chin in like you're looking down at yourself, and take a moment to set an intention for yourself for this next half hour. And I invite you to let your intention be about tapping into your vulnerability, your softness, in face of any challenge you face on the mat and maybe off of the mat. So tapping into that feminine ability to bring your heart into any obstacle you face, coming from your heart space, from that place of softness. And today we'll be working with the pelvis. So maybe inviting this notion of fluidity, of liquid, of water, being both soft and subtle, and also really, really strong and powerful. So make that intention yours in your own mind right now. And then reach your arms straight up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, twist your arms open to one side. Inhale, front and up. Exhale, twist arms, open, twist, and twist to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. We just continue going side to side. Breathing up. Exhale, twist. One more. Breathing up. Exhale, twist. Breathing straight up. And exhale, twist. Everyone coming to meet in the center, reaching straight up. Breathe in. Place your hands on the floor. Tuck your toes if they're not tucked. And then send your knees off the floor, finding a forward fold at the back of your mat. Step your feet hips distance if they aren't. Bring your fingertips on the floor right in front of you and just sway your hips a little bit left and right, straightening and bending one leg at a time. Starting to relax in your head. And seeing if you can find that Ujjayi breath again. And then find your hips in the center and the weight being poured down through your feet in a balanced way. And then grab a hold of opposite elbows and find yourself hanging here. Let your spine decompress. Let your skull hang heavier than before. Feel almost your skin is being pulled down by gravity. On inhale, release your elbows and slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Ooh, my hair is touching the microphone. Once you're up, roll your shoulders back a couple times. And then you're going to bring your hands to your lower belly, framing your belly button, and create a little triangle. So thumbs are touching, and then index fingers are touching. Somewhat a triangle, maybe a little bit of a diamond. On inhale, you're going to reach your palms forwards, like you're scooping ice cream or something with your fingertips, and then lift all the way up to the sky until your palms reach the sky. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower back, breathing all the way out as your hand comes to frame your belly button again. Inhale, lifting up, scoop. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up. And lowering back down. So this takes a bit of concentration. Keep going. Inhale, let your belly expand. Reach your palms open to the sky. Exhale, let your core engage at the very bottom of your exhalation. Feel that belly coming in and keep going. Trying to stay stable through your feet. Let the muscles reaching all the way up to your glutes help you out here. And let's do 3 more together. Inhale for 1 and exhale. Inhale for 2. And exhale. Inhale, final time. Ooh, and exhale. Step your feet, or rather, turn your toes out so you're like a penguin. And you're going to lower your bum all the way down, coming to your Yogi Squat. So see how low can go. Take a moment to kind of go side to side. Get a feel of your feet and your open hips here. We're still at the back of the mat. And then slowly walk your hands forwards, find your downward facing dog. Have some movement in your legs for a moment here. Send your hips side to side. Imagine you have a tail and you're kind of wagging it. Since we are getting into the hips, bring your mind to those hips, to your pelvis. With each breath, letting your breath go all the way down. Now find some stillness, find soft knees. Inhale, wave your body forwards to plank. Soft knees, soft body, cruise back to down dog. Inhale, wave it to plank. Exhale, cruise to down dog. 2 more. Inhale and downward facing dog. Exhale, come to plank. Now bring your left knee towards your chest and drop your left knee down. Turn your left toes towards the left, like a kickstand, and step your right foot down. So we're in this modified side plank. Reach your right arm up and over. Take a moment to release your head. Breathe deeply. Wonderful. 1 more breath here. See if you can open your chest towards the sky. Now lift your right leg off the floor and see if you can bend your right knee to the sky. Squeeze through your glute and find your right knee with your right hand, or find your right thigh or legging, or just reach for it and actively lift it up. If you find your knee, grab a hold of it, open up through your chest a bit more, maybe lift your left fingertips, take an inhalation. And on exhale, square off your chest to the floor, left toes go back, and stretch your right leg back. Strong right leg, you're hovering. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep this right leg all the way out towards the side. You can look at it. Inhale, straight back behind you. Exhale to the side. Inhale, straight back. And exhale to the side. Stay there. See if you can pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot flat down on the floor. And then push the floor away with your hands. Reach your arms straight up. Inhale here. Cross all your fingers except for your index finger. Little Charlie's angel gun, or also called Kali Mudra. Reach your Kali Mudra straight up. Squeeze the sides of your head or your ears with your arms. Kali being the goddess of destruction, creation. She has this necklace made of skulls. It's quite gory, actually. But this kind of feminine, divine energy and force of power. So reaching up with your Kali Mudra, your sword. Inhale. Exhale, take a side stretch to your right leg. So to that leg that stepped out to the side. Taking a moment here. And then inhale straight up. Exhale, hands go to the floor. Tuck your left toes under. Stretch your left leg. Imagine you're pushing to downward facing dog, but it's like you left your right leg behind. And that's completely fine. Take a moment here to breathe. Breathe into that open right hip. Now bend your right knee. Send your hips towards it and straighten it. Bend and straighten. So kind of weird. We're not used to doing this. Seems kind of like out of the box. That's okay. Enjoy a bit of exploration. And now look at your right hand and bring your right knee behind your right hand as your right foot wraps across the mat towards the left. So setting up for your pigeon. Maybe that was a bit complex of an explanation. Relax your left toes. Finding your comfortable pigeon. Might not look like mine. Inhale here. And exhale, lower your chest to where it wants to go. Inhale, push through your fingertips, lift up. Exhale, lower. And keep going. Feel free to close your eyes. Feel from the inside out. Wonderful. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Lengthen through your spine. You're going to sit on your right butt cheek and sweep this left leg all the way to the left and then out in front of you or just out towards the left side. And then open up this right knee. So we have quite a wide kind of stance for our thighs here. Flex your left foot. Bring your right arm by your right bum on the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up. Sweep your left arm across your earline. Exhale, sit down and reach to your left toes. Feel that stretch for your spine. Inhale, lift hips up. Exhale, sit down, reach to the toes. And we continue with this fluid movement, bringing our hips along. 2 more. Exhale. Final one. Everybody face the front of your mat. If you're not, stretch both legs out, finding your boat pose, slowly lifting your legs up. Find your balance. Inhale here. Exhale, engage through your core. And then see if you can find your challenging spot where you want to stay and hold. So it might be here, squeezing knees to chest. It might be lowering down, maybe stretching your legs. Stay wherever you are, breathing, staying for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll onto your back, slowly relax, hug your knees in. And now if you have soft cushioning on the floor and you feel your spine is okay with this, then you can practice rocking front and back and rolling all the way into a standing forward fold. And if this doesn't work for you, then just cross your legs and make your way into a standing forward fold. There's always a way. Maybe gain some momentum. And we meet. Standing, feet are hips distance, folding front and down. Step your feet back into a plank. Drop your knees down and slowly lower your chest down. Bring your legs wide. Let your hips breathe. Inhale into a wide cobra. Arms go wide. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Enjoy this for your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hands below your shoulders, tuck your toes, meet in downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale into your plank. Bring your right knee to your chest. Drop your right knee down. Kickstand, step your left foot down. Find your modified side plank. Left arm goes up and over. Take a moment to breathe into this length. Really reach through your fingertips. Reach far away from this left little toe. Open up your heart to the sky. Wonderful. Now lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee. Point your left knee to the sky. Squeeze through your seat. See if you can find the knee or find something to hold. And then breathe here. Open chest. Open the back of your body too. Maybe lift to your fingertips. Big, big breath. The breath of life. Slowly release your knee. Find the floor with both hands. Right toes turn back. And then stretch your leg, your strong left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep your left leg towards the left, like it's jutting out of your left hip. Inhale back. Exhale, sweep. Inhale back. And we sweep. And it goes back. And we sweep to the left. Keep it hovering out to the left. And pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot down. Rising up, Kali Mudra with your hands. Reaching straight up, breathe, squeeze through your sides of your head. Reaching high up from the right knee. Exhale, side stretch to your extended leg, your left leg. Stay for a moment. Long lumbar spine. Then inhale straight up. Exhale, set up for that weird down dog. So right toes tuck under. Lift your right knee, lift your hips, push through your hands. Now you have this left leg out in an angle, that's fine. Bend through your left knee, let your hips sway in that direction. And straighten. Bending and straightening, keep going. Explore this new dimension. If you're using a mat, you're kind of coming off the mat, playing around with it. Your hips go up, look to your left wrist. Now bring your left knee to your left wrist. Left foot comes towards the right. Set up for your pigeon. Relax your right leg behind you. Take a moment to adjust yourself to feel good. Exhale through fingertips, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. As you undulate here, folding and lifting, thinking of this left hip. How is it feeling today? Do you feel an opening? Do you feel a tension? And when does that tension start? Where does it start? Wonderful. Let's do 2 more. Lowering down, lifting up, lowering down. Beautiful. Lifting up. Sit on your left butt. Right leg goes out towards the right, sitting on both butt cheeks. Bring your left foot in. Wide legs. Left hand goes to the left. Sweep your hips front and up. Right arm goes across your ear line. Exhale, sit. Reach to your right toes. Inhale, lift off. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Like a little dance you're doing. Let the energy from toes to head enjoy this movement. Bring your breath with you. Let's do 2 more. And one final one. Stay here for a moment, reaching towards your right foot. In fact, bring your left hand as well, folding towards this right leg. And then face the front of your mat. Step your feet forwards, find your Navasana, your challenging Navasana, whatever that was. And then holding it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax in your back, hug your knees in. Give yourself a little side-to-side massage. And then once again, either challenge yourself to rock up into a forward fold or make your way gently pushing the floor away. Whichever option works. We all meet here in our Uttanasana. Take a moment. See if your legs feel a bit more open. Now turn your feet out again. Find your low Yogi Squat, your Malasana. See how your hips feel now. See if you can bring your palms together at your heart. Sitting tall. Elbows are coming to the insides of your knees, even if your heels are lifted. Taking a big, big breath. How are we doing in Malasana? Some people find this really challenging. Let me know. And from here, fingertips come down, stretch your legs, turn your toes forwards, find Uttanasana again. Step your feet back, straight into downward facing dog. Wonderful. Come into a side plank towards the left. So everyone turn your heels to the left, and then bring your left shoulder above your left hand, open your right arm up. So we have this staggered side plank. Now we're gonna try and lift this right knee to the sky. If this is really tough, then lower the left knee down again and challenge yourself where we were before. If you like to practice on the balance and the strength, slowly lift your right knee up, find it with your hand, push through your left hand, breathe. Inhale here and exhale. Right hand goes to the floor. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Set up for your pigeon. This time it's going to be active. So keep your left toes tucked under, your left knee lifted up. Inhale, sweep your arms front and up. Squeeze your outer hips in. Exhale, reach your arms back. From here, see if you can find your Kali Mudra on your lower back, that index finger pointing out. Inhale, reach your index finger towards the back of the mat. Exhale, belly button in. Uncross your fingers and find your mudra in front of you. Inhale, reach it straight up. Point it straight up to the sky and lift higher with your hips. Exhale, belly button in. Hands go to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to your chest. Lift up. Step back. Downward facing dog. Bring your heels over to the right this time. Let's go straight into the other side. Right shoulder over right wrist. Left arm finds the sky. Drop your right knee now if you need to. If not, slowly left knee peels off. Finds the sky. Left hand maybe finds your left knee. Push more with your right arm, your right shoulder. Breathing deeply. In through your nose and out. Left hand comes down. Left knee to left wrist. Keep your right knee lifted. Strong right leg, left hip. Inhale, sweep arms front and up. Exhale, sweep back. Kali Mudra behind you. Open up through your shoulders. Reach through to the back of the mat. Exhale, belly button in. Release fingers. Kali Mudra in front of you. Inhale, straight up. Shooting like a star. Exhale, belly button in. Wonderful. Release your hands to the floor. Breathing in. Exhale, lift your knee to your chest. Strong. Step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet and slowly walk your feet to the top. Take your time. Hips go side to side. Find your Ujjayi breath again. And then slowly your feet are at the top. Find your Kali Mudra here. Soft through your knees. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen spine. Inhale, your heart is going to lead you front and up, as well as your Kali Mudra. Shining all the way up. Reach to your tippy toes. Exhale, heels go down. One big breath. Bring your thighs together, squeeze inner thighs. Exhale, take a side bend to any side. Inhale straight up. Exhale, crescent to the other side. Inhale straight up. Exhale, open cactus. Let your heart shine up as you squeeze through your seat and your hips go front. Breathing. Exhale, palms to your heart. Slowly sitting your bum all the way to the floor. See if you can use no hands. Be gentle. And then keep feet together. Soles of the feet touching. Let your knees go open. Find your ankles or your shins. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Take your time to come front and down. Release through your lower back. You can do this in many ways. You can keep reaching through your fingertips, finding length in your spine, maybe lifting, lowering. Or you can find your space of peace. And maybe relax your palms open to the sky. And just focus on breathing through the entirety of your spine. Knees continuously kind of pushing open with the help of your hips. Option to stay here if you'd like to feel something different in the hips, then lift up and just stretch your legs slightly further in front of you so you create more of a diamond. And then same thing, coming into it your way. Try not to put too much strain on any part of your spine, from lower back to middle back to the back of your neck. Slow down your breath. Let it become like ribbons again, ribbons of water coming down and up. And then slowly lifting up. You're going to come onto your back. So step your feet flat down, lower your back on the floor. We have these beautiful open hips. So bring your knees to your armpits. And then turn your feet straight up, finding happy baby. If you'd like to hook your peace fingers and your big toes, go for that. Have a feeling of this little stretch. Relax your shoulders into the mat. You could also just grab a hold of your ankles. Try to relax the back of your head even more, even heavier. And then everybody glide your hands up towards your knees. Knees are still wide, big toes are touching, and then start to draw circles. So bring your knees together, push them forwards, open up, kind of like you're rowing a boat. Drawing your knees in this circle, coming inwards and away. And then let's reverse. So coming towards you, open them up to the sides. Keep rowing. And one final time. And then slowly push one knee away at a time. Stretch your legs wide, wider than normal in your Shavasana today. Bring your shoulder blades underneath you. And now completely relax and release any control on your breath, any control over your muscles, perhaps even your mind. Let all these parts of you, both physical, emotional, intellectual, kind of just settle into where it feels best in your stillness today. Take a bigger breath in. As you exhale, let your exhalation kind of wash over your body. And then so slowly bringing small movements throughout from fingers up and from your toes, up your legs. Rock your head side to side. And then slowly curling to a ball, roll onto one side and coming up to your seat. Taking your final seat, bringing palms to your heart, breathing in, and exhale, bowing towards yourself. Give yourself thanks for this fluid movement, for opening up through the hips and maybe allowing yourself to be a bit more vulnerable and finding strength in your vulnerability. Thank you all for joining me today.